and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Finding a reputable business shouldn't require luck or chance. But how can you tell who you can trust? Pro tip: the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better, check with the BBB first, because better businesses are honest and commit to High Ethical Standards Bureau. That's why they're better. Always look for the sign of a better business and find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Hey, we're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We serve the Fox River Valley, the entirety of the Fox River Valley for sure. You're listening to Matt McNeil taking you out to lunch here on WRMN. Don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. If you want to, you can like that video, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, and of course, what's going on here with WRMN, absolutely. Now, of course, as we know here, the fishing season is going to be coming up pretty soon. Once we get into a little bit more of the warmer weather, the spring territory, and opening up to many, many options when it does come to, of course, vacations. And when you do want to plan your stay, of course, maybe you want to go a little bit further outside of the U.S. and enjoy some amenities at, the state known as Canada, or the country known as Canada. With the All Canada Show, you can check out all of the great things that are featured when it comes to outdoor adventures in Canada. Yes, this exhibit is all things for your fishing, hunting, and outdoor adventures. It is the best fishing and hunting show to go to when it comes to large gatherings of Canadian lodges, camps, outfitters, and resorts in the U.S. Their exhibitors offer a wide variety of fish species that will appeal to every angler, and outfitters offering hunting adventures to include big game, waterfowl, and upland game as well too. So there is one that is coming up here January 30th, already tomorrow, and it's going on through till February 7th, located within the Fox River Valley in St. Charles at the Kane County Fair Grounds. And who I have very special guests on with us today to be discussing about the All Canada Show is spokesperson Jim Crowley. We want to welcome him here on the air today. Thank you so much, Jim, for joining us. How are you doing this morning?
Great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so glad that you were able to join us live on air. Now, I have been to the All Canada Show. I absolutely love it. Learning about the culture of a lot of different things when it comes to fishing and Canada is really cool. And we're definitely here to talk about it. So we'll go from there. So let's talk a little bit here about yourself. Now, I know, of course, from reading a bit about your bio that you are definitely an outdoorsman for sure. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Jim.
Yeah, I was actually raised in the Chicagoland area. My dad literally had me in a boat at 3 years old. And so I just got into the fishing industry about 35 years ago. I've been traveling to Canada close to 50 years on and off. And so I look forward. I've been working with the All Canada Show for about 20 years. And so I always look forward to coming back to St. Charles. It's always been great for us. It's always been a lot of fun. And we are the number one stop for when it comes to anything and everything about Canada. There's going to be over 100 lodges and outfitters there that they can choose from, and it's always a lot of fun. And everything starts up tomorrow. So we're looking forward to it.
That is really, really exciting. Now, as I do know here too, of course, with you being an outdoorsman, you have delivered many seminars. Now, I know that you are also going to be delivering, I do believe, 2 seminars at the All Canada Show. Is that correct this year?
Yeah, so I've got 2 each day. Thursday, the show runs through Sunday. I'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I've got 2 seminars each day. One is on lures for multi-species success, so we're going to cover everything from crappies, walleye, smallmouth bass, northern pike. And then I have another one strictly in smallmouth bass called Smallmouth Bass Academy, so I'm looking really forward to both of those. Should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Now, for those out there who maybe are listening in or are watching on YouTube who said, All Canada Show, I don't know. Would I be interested in going? I'm not quite sure. What would you say to someone maybe who wants to try it out for the first time, or also say, why would someone want to come to the Canada to, or even just to Canada in general to fish or hunt?
Yeah, first of all, the All Canada Show is really unique because it is a show that is strictly all about Canada. You're not going to find any luggage salesmen or Ginsu knives or any of that stuff. This is 100 booths of lodges and outfitters where if somebody's considering coming to Canada, they're going to be talking directly to the people that they could be booking their adventure with. And, fishing can be good anywhere you go, but Canada is always something special. You have the wilderness there. You have some lodges that you can be as remote as you want. You can do a drive-in. There's something there for everybody's budget. There's bear hunting, there's moose hunting, white-tailed deer, waterfowl hunting, and numerous different species of fish to fish for. It really is an adventure. And this is something that can be done with your family. It can be done with your friends. I've seen a lot of mom and dads and kids and even grandfathers and their grandkids at the show this year. So there's plenty for everything to do. Also, if you decide to book a trip at the All Canada Show, your name gets thrown into a hat for something we call You Book It, We Buy It. If your name gets pulled out, hey, guess what? You just got your whole trip paid for.
Wow.
By the All Canada Show. And another thing is we got a grand prize giveaway, which is somebody's going to win a trip. This is going to be really, really cool. And the prize package is going to be to Guardian Eagle Resort in Ontario, and the total package is between $10,000 and $11,000.
Oh, so, wow!
Yeah, there's several good reasons to come to the show. That, and you have a shore lunch, and the show is loaded with Labatt and Labatt Light. You're going to have that Canadian feel all the way around.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Yeah. So there's definitely a lot of really cool trips, and there are a variety of trips that are available in Canada. And I think what's really cool too, and I also noticed this on the website, is that you can actually choose from lower budget to do it yourself trips and on up too, which is really, really fantastic.
Yeah, there's a lot. You can do anything as simple as a drive-in and a do-it-yourself camp, all the way up to fly-ins and really extravagant trips. We cover everything. You literally have the provinces of Manitoba, Newfoundland, Northwest Territories, Ontario, Saskatchewan, and even some people from the Yukon are going to be there. So there is so much to choose from. If you've been to the show, that's why it's crowded in Chicago every year. It's jam-packed all the time. But if you haven't been to the show, you're missing something. This is really a lot of fun. It's a great show. It's only $14 to get in. You can get a weekend pass for $20. Kids 17 and under are free. On Sunday, all veterans get in free.
Awesome.
And the first night of the show is what we call Daredevil night. So everybody who walks in the door, I think it's tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night, Thursday night, you get a free Daredevil lure. So there's lots of reasons to come.
Absolutely. And yes, I do remember when I did go, I went, it was a couple years ago, I went with my dad and my brother. It was packed, like you had just mentioned. It was packed there. Tons of people were there. I was impressed with every single vendor that we went to and that we looked at. We picked up so many different flyers and we looked through them, and it was really, really cool. Now, there's also something here, too, if you want to describe to us a little bit in detail on what does the American plan mean?
Sure. Yeah, so you've got American plan, you've got housekeeping. So American plan is usually the lodges will cover all the meals, okay, and usually a boat and motor. Your guide can be included in that. So that's the American plan. Then you've got housekeeping where you bring your food. It's basically a do-it-yourself type of thing. So again, a lot of places offer both. Some of them even offer outpost camps where you can fly into their outpost where it's really remote. And so you bring in your own food and you bring in your own tackle, and you may be the only one on that body of water for your stay there. So there's a little bit for everybody, but the American plan is pretty popular with a lot of people, and it's a great way to have a lot of stuff taken care of.
Absolutely. And that was something I do remember from when I did go there, was seeing that American plan and seeing that you were able to literally fly in, I think was absolutely fantastic. That was a plan that people could go to. Again, tons of different varieties of trips that are available. And I would also ask too, what type of information should people plan to get All Canada show about their trip? So I know we do have the website also featured here.
Yeah, but if they're the only unanswered question you should have at the All Canada show is the one you don't ask. Right. We have everything there. There's even a question and answers booth where if you're not sure about border crossing, which is really simple, as long as you have a passport, it's and you follow what they tell you to do, it's pretty easy. You can get across. I think both times last year I was over the border in a matter of 7 to 10 minutes. It's pretty easy. But any question that you have, whether it's for budget, whether it be where's the best places for the fish that you decided to pursue, we answer all those questions there. Once you walk in that door, all your questions about anything and everything you could possibly think of going to Canada will be answered while you're there.
Absolutely. So that is so cool that you're going to be out there too, as well as so many others who are going to be encouraging people to check out Canada, all things Canada for sure. Now, to kind of go back a little bit, to talk a little bit about you, you actually have a podcast. If you want to talk to us a little bit about that.
Sure. I actually have two shows. I have two shows on a channel called Wired to Fish TV. And Wired to Fish TV, you can get it on channels like Sling, Plex, Fubo, Distro, Local Now, Sports Tribal. So if you just look up Wired to Fish TV, I have two shows, Jim Crowley Outdoors, which is my fishing show, and then I also have my podcast, which is called Slick Fish Radio. And Slick Fish Radio is also on Wired to Fish TV, as well as Roku, Fire TV, Amazon Music, iTunes, and Spotify. So I produce two different fishing shows. One is completely all fishing, where we travel. Last year we traveled as far south as Florida and as far north as southeastern Manitoba. So we travel all across the Midwest and Canada. And for that show and then the podcast, we just have a lot of people from the industry, so you can get some behind the scenes look into the fishing industry. So I'm busy.
Yeah. You're busy, and it sounds like you love what you do. And of course, you're also, it sounds like you're very well knowledgeable when it comes to a lot of these different fishing trips. And, you know, some of the popular fishes to catch too. What would you say also, what was your latest Canadian fishing adventure?
Latest one, we ended up on, where did we end up last year? We ended up on Lake of the Woods, actually filmed a great show on crappie fishing at a place called Shady Roost. We did that where it was just incredible crappie fishing. I've got a YouTube channel too, so you can see some of the edited versions of the shows on my YouTube channel, which is just Jim Crowley Outdoors. But we ended up there at Shady Roost doing crappies, and then a couple weeks before that, we were actually in southeastern Manitoba for some incredible walleye fishing. So that's what we did last year, and this year we're still planning stuff. I think we're probably going to do a couple smallmouth bass shows and a couple other things up in Ontario and probably Manitoba again. So always looking forward to that. Like I said, I've been traveling there on and off for about 50 years. So it's always fun. Lots of stories, most of them true. And we always have a great time. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody at the All Canada show. I can promise one thing for sure, that when they bring their families, there's going to be a lot of smiles, a lot of laughter, and we're all going to have a lot of fun.
Absolutely, for sure. So, folks, if you want to learn more information, you can visit All Canada. Let's see here. So the website is, let me make sure I bring it up here correctly. It is allcanada.com. Now, of course, people can also find more information about you at jimcrowleyoutdoors.com. And then I know that you are also on YouTube as well. That is Jim Crowley Outdoors. People can also find you on YouTube there as well, talking about fishing tips, techniques, rod and lure builds, and a whole lot more too. So very, very cool. And we're so excited about this. Of course, All Canada show returning to the Kane County Fair Grounds.
Yes, we're excited. I hope you can make it out there, too, and I sure appreciate you having me on. God bless you and all your listeners. This is a great show, everybody. I really, truly hope you get out there. I promise you will have fun. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a really cool photo booth for the kids, which is pretty funny with moose antlers and all kinds of fun stuff. So if you can get to the show, you're going to have a great time.
Awesome. Jim, thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see you out there, too, of course.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Have a great rest of the week.
All right, you too. Bye-bye now. All right, that was Jim Crowley joining us here from his home there, calling into the station here, WRMN AM 1410, talking about the All Canada show. Yes, if you want to check out more information, visit allcanada.com. If you do scroll down onto their website, you'll be able to find the different shows. Now, they recently did have one that was not too long ago in Milwaukee. They also had one in Green Bay, and now coming around the corner tomorrow through till February 2nd, it's the Chicago All Canada show at the Kane County Fair Grounds in St. Charles. So if you do want to check out more information on that, go to the website, allcanada.com. That's allcanada.com, and it's going to be a great time. This is at 525. That is 525 Randall Road in St. Charles. Again, it's going to be Thursday, January 30th from 5 to 9, Friday, January 31st from 3 to 8, Saturday, February 1st from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then Sunday, February 2nd from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Adults are $14 at the show, $12 online. Weekend pass, $20. Children 17 and under get in for free, and on Sunday, free vets. And then there's also free parking as well, too. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. When we come back, we have a little bit of time left here, so it'll be just a tiny little segment here before we go into the bottom of the hour news. We'll continue on just kind of showing some more information about the All Canada show with you folks out there. So stay tuned for that. You're listening to Out to Lunch with WRMN.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp them all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Clutter happens, but junk doesn't have to weigh you down. At the Junk Luggers, we're your full-service junk removal and hauling pros, tackling everything from single-item pickups to major cleanouts. We handle the heavy lifting, and with our commitment to the green way, we rehome and recycle to keep your unwanted items out of landfills. So, whether you're clearing out the garage, downsizing, or saying goodbye to old furniture, we make the process eco-friendly and easy. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today. Let's save your space and the planet together.
Tune in to Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN. Join Eric and his expert guests for a fun and informative journey into the home improvement and healthy living lifestyle. Whether you're tackling a DIY project or thinking about your home's wellness, we've got you covered. Say goodbye to stress and hello to solutions that save you time and money. Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers. And never give in to a meltdown. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never let them have too much screen time. And never bribe them for just one more bite. You say you'd never let them out in public without their hair brushed. Never, ever become a minivan mom. And you'd never give them your phone for a quiet dinner.
Calling boss work phone.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
It can knock down the noise because it's coated.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We hope that you are enjoying the show. If you are watching on youtube.com at WRMN Radio, I did find a nice picture of us, the three McNeil men, when we went last year to the All Canada show. That was back in 2024, last year. We did do that photo booth there. Very, very nice. And I actually do think I remember the woman that did take our picture. I think her name was Diana, which is my mom's name. So that was pretty nice. That was last year that we went. We definitely enjoyed ourselves. We got some good food and, of course, talked to a lot of really great different vendors that were also featured there, too. So I do recommend going to the All Canada show. It is definitely a lot of fun. Even if maybe fishing isn't your thing, it's still fun to walk around, to check out and see what people are offering here too. Even if you don't end up planning a vacation stay, even just going to the All Canada show is a really great experience. So if you do want to visit their website, that is allcanada.com. Again, allcanada.com for more information. You can even take a look at the exhibitor list for the Chicago area. They have, of course, the map, so they're going to be having a lot of different vendors for, that specialize in vacation trips to Manitoba, as well as Newfoundland, and Newfoundland, as well as Nunavut, I think is how it's pronounced, Northwest Territories as well too, Ontario, and a whole lot more. So I do also have a couple cousins who also are in Canada as well. I've got some cousins on my mom's side and some cousins on my dad's side that are also from Canada, that live in Canada. So they moved there, and there's even some extended further relatives that moved to Canada from Scotland, in the Scottish McNeil side of the family. There's some McNeil siblings that eventually moved down moved to Canada there. So some connections for sure, which I always love, talking about as family history here. So anywho, with that being said, that's the All Canada show, allcanada.com. If you do want to check out more information, learn more about Jim Crowley, check out his website, jimcrowleyoutdoors.com. You can view him on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, as well as many others out there as well, too. He has lots of great videos when it comes to fishing and also destinations. So feel free to check that out, and you can find that on the website there. That is jimcrowleyoutdoors.com. And of course, also you can find him on youtube.com. That is Jim Crowley Outdoors. You can find them on there too. He does have some great videos that he has posted that you can take a look at, where he does some great demonstrations and more as well too. So talking a little bit and showing you physically here too, those demonstrations. He is very well accustomed to that and sharing that information with you. So some really great information posted on there too. Great opportunities. Check it out, allcanada.com. That's allcanada.com for the All Canada show. So many different interactions that you can, of course, be a part of when it comes to fishing, hunting, and outdoor exhibits. Something that also did stand out to me too, that I very much so remember, there's a lot of really, really spectacular artwork that's at the All Canada show. And I do remember here too, of course, very clearly, there's even a section in the building at the Kane County Fair Grounds where there's a section of lots of beautiful artwork, and it usually is near where the seminars are. So that was really nice too, to look at the beautiful artwork that represented Canada in all of its glory too. So that was really pretty to look at. They also have a huge board where they have a huge map that you can pinpoint different things on there. You can literally put like a little pinpoint on the map. which I think is really, really cool. So definitely check it out. That's allcanada.com. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a little bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzy. Naperville's business scene is expanding with a variety of new ventures, including Abercrombie & Fitch, which opens its first Naperville location in the downtown area in the former Ulta Beauty storefront. Habitat for Humanity is also returning to the area with their Restore in Fox River Commons. The Elgin Fire Department is conducting controlled training exercises this week, utilizing 4 soon-to-be demolished houses. The houses were provided by Orozco Trucking, Inc., which plans to build its new headquarters on the site after the demolition, a training opportunity allowing firefighters to practice their firefighting techniques and decision-making skills in a real-world scenario. Singer, songwriter, and pianist Dina Bach will perform a free concert at the St. Charles Public Library's Carnegie Community Room on Sunday at 2 p.m. It's part of the library's Sunday concert series. Her musical style blends the influences of artists as vast as Sarah Bareilles and Frank Sinatra. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Milo's Rewards Week is coming, and it's kind of a big deal. Members, get ready for 7 days of up to 40% off store-wide on hundreds of items. Save on the top brands in bath, tools, paint, and more. Our biggest member deals are on January 30th through February 5th. So if you're not a loyalty member, now's the time to join for free. Lowe's knows home improvement. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Joe Fallon's bedroom mini fridge. Sure, this pint-sized chiller's max capacity is 3 soda cans, but what it lacks in stature, it makes up in cooling strength. Each beverage a perfect 37 degrees every time. And the 2 feet Joe walks to get a drink, priceless. That's why his mini fridge is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, sunny with a high near 43. Windy with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 28. Tomorrow, a slight chance of rain showers after 3 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 53. Currently, it is 42 with mainly clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
If you love designer brands and you love clearance, then you're going to love this. Macy's is having a huge designer clearance event right now with incredible new designer markdowns on cold weather styles from BCBG, Hugo Boss, Michael Kors, and more. How big are the markdowns? How about Coach boots for $200 or less? So if you're looking for the things you love all in one place, come in and shop the designer clearance event at Macy's today. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Hey, we're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that notification bell. Give us a like. You can keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here at WRMN and what's going on here also within the Fox River Valley. We've got lots of fun things happening within the Fox River Valley area. Again, we did just talk about the All Canada Show, which is coming up tomorrow through till February 2nd. So that is a very fun event to check out and to enjoy. Now, don't forget also, there are a lot of other really great local events that are also coming up here as well. Maybe one of your good old places to stop at here in Elgin is Old Republic Kitchen and Bar. Well, there is going to be a very special appearance. That is Sammy Sosa appearing, and it's going to be having an autograph signing coming up here too, and we definitely do want to promote that. So we want to welcome here onto the air. You might know him, of course, on the morning show on Saturdays. That is Derek Geyer. Hello, how are you doing today?
Thanks, Matt. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing very good too.
Yeah, so we are going to be doing a live remote from Old Republic.
Awesome.
Kitchen and Bar, which is at 155 South Randall Road in Elgin, at the aforementioned, autograph signing for Slammin' Sammy Sosa.
Awesome.
Very excited because this is going to be my first ever, live event that I'm going to be, at. Mm-hmm. Marcus Mack's show, The Truth About Chicago Sports. He's going to be broadcasting from 10 to noon out there. So that's really cool. Mike Napolitano and myself, we're going to be joining Marcus probably around like 11 o'clock after our show, gets over and done with. So that's pretty cool. The event is free for people to come out. Obviously, there's going to be, well, not obviously, but there's going to be questions and answer, portion through like the fans asking Sammy, different questions. The gentlemen that are actually holding it are Chris Keller from Top Shelf Sports Cards and then Brandon Summers of Summer Sports Cards. Nice. So they are the guys that are responsible for bringing Sammy out there.
That is awesome. Yeah, Top Shelf Sports Cards. I've been there before in Elgin. Is a really cool place to go to. And what was the second place you said?
That is Summer Sports Cards.
Summer Sports Cards.
Also located, in the general area of Elgin. Here, let me see if I can find that.
Summer Sports Cards, West Dundee.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Awesome. So there's great ways to you, as the listeners out there, to check out more information on their websites. That is TopShelfSportsCards.com and SummerSportsCards.com too. So that's going to be a really cool event.
Yeah, it's I know Slammin' Sammy's going to be out there, but I mean, it'll also be a chance for you guys and gals to meet us, Mike Napolitano, myself, Derek Geyer from On the Rise every Saturday morning from 8 to 10, and then Marcus Mack with The Truth About Chicago Sports. Meet us, and, you're probably going to be going there for Sammy Sosa. I understand, who wouldn't? I mean, the guy that literally slammed his way back or brought Major League Baseball back into relevancy, after the strike-shortened season of '94, I believe, or, somewhere around there. But yeah, I mean, it should be a great time. I'm looking forward to actually getting out there, meeting the fans, or hopefully fans. It's kind of hard, actually knowing, whether or not, our show is getting out there and, people are listening to it and, all that fun stuff. But yeah, Old Republic, it's a very nice place to grab a burger, grab a bite, watch some games.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously, this is the weekend where there's not going to be any NFL football. That'll happen the following week with the big game. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm able to actually say the SB words. Yeah. But yeah,
I have to catch myself too when I'm on the air too, saying yeah. So the SB word. So
yeah, because don't want to get fined or you don't want to get sued or
better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Copyright infringement and all that fun shiatsu. So yeah, there is that.
Well, folks, it's going to be definitely a fun time for sure. So come on out, and if you want to visit more information, find more information about Old Republic, that's oldrepublicbar.com. That's oldrepublicbar.com. They've got some good stuff. Live trivia Wednesdays today at 8 p.m. too. That sounds like fun. Hey, you know what?
Is it all right, hump day?
It is, yes. Middle of the week.
Yes.
It's also Chinese New Year today, too. So.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Yes. Chinese New Year. Fun.
Yeah, it was always fun getting those red little envelopes and everything with, some money, because that denotes luck.
Yes.
Here's like, a couple of dollars in the red little envelope and everything.
Well, I was saying today earlier, I was talking about red being like the color of like prosperity and like luck.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you are.
I'm wearing red. So I don't know. Hopefully.
Well, I guess that makes you lucky today.
I guess so.
So go out there and play the Mega Millions and the Powerball and all that stuff.
Oh, boy. Maybe I should. You think I should? Let me know in the comments. Should I?
I don't know. Are you the type that plays the lottery?
My parents do.
Your parents do.
My parents do. Yeah. And I guess because I live with them, so yeah, I guess I do too. So.
Okay. Well, you don't really sound that confident, Matt.
They're usually like, here, go out and get the Powerball for me. I'm like, okay, I'll get the Powerball for you. I'm not usually the type that's like, okay, I'm going to actively right now, right when I'm done with work, get the Powerball. But yeah, it's definitely exciting though too. So, but
yeah, nice little dream life afterwards, hopefully.
Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine.
I stopped trying to, because you set the bar so high, and then you don't play. And you can't win if you don't play.
Right.
So then the expectations and everything fall a little flat on your face.
Yeah. Hey, well, since we have you here, by the way, too, tell us a little sneak peek on what's going to be offered at the 8 to 10 show on Saturday.
8 to 10 show. We are still in the middle of trying to figure that stuff out. I mean, you're going to get the typical fare. We're going to talk about the potential trade aspects for the Chicago Bulls, also along the lines of Windy City Bulls as well. We'll be diving into the Chicago Wolves, the Chicago Steel, Rockford Ice Hogs, and we might even be talking about some Frontier League baseball along with the American Association baseball as well, considering the fact that, that is what we cover. We cover the minor league aspect, the minor league side of sports and that aspect of things.
And then I know with Marcus Mack, it's the...
Truth About Chicago Sports, everything to do with professional sports, Chicago sports, lot of exciting things going on as far as the new coaching hire with Ben Johnson and the Chicago Bears, Antoine Randall L. becoming the assistant Bears head coach as well, also a Chicago native. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah. I know that they recently also did announce addition of coordinators too.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, the Bears are keeping their, excuse me, threw me a curveball. Oh my goodness. Their special teams coach, Richard Hightower. So yes. they are keeping him. There are going to be more additions that we'll dive into, probably coming on, Saturday.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Folks, tune in. That is On the Rise with Mike and Derek. Tune in. That's coming up on Saturday. That is from 8 until 10. And then, of course, we also do have the live broadcast out at the Old Republic Kitchen and Bar. Have you ever been there before?
Couple times.
Couple times?
So it's a nice atmosphere. I mean, it's a really nice place. Like I said, the burgers, I enjoy the burgers.
I do too.
The burgers are really tasty. Get them the way that you want. They have, I want to say anywhere from like 5 to 10 different, stylings of burgers, different stuffs, different styles. The cocktails are also very enjoyable if you're looking to sit down and watch a sporting event. Yep. So, I don't know, maybe, if I talk it into existence, maybe we could do like a remote or something from there again once the Chicago White Sox season starts, because we will be broadcasting at least 81 games for the Chicago White Sox, along with, I believe the start of it is spring training. First game is the February 22nd. So we'll start broadcasting then. Awesome. And we'll kind of see how everything goes. We might have a pre-game show, post-game show as well. So, I mean, big things are happening around here for our sports department.
Yes, I'm very excited for it too. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So, folks, please join in with us on Saturday. That'll be, of course, from 8 to 10, 10 to 12. We also got some other great local shows as well too. So stay tuned for that. Hey, thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having me, Matt. Anytime.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Anything else coming up? Anything you also wanted to mention?
No, I'm just really geeked about this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for the people that may not know, because they may not listen to us on Saturdays. It's one of those deals where we started way back in September.
Mm-hmm.
September 7th was our very first show. And I feel like we've grown from leaps and bounds, really. We've had guests like Kendall Gill on. We've had Charlie Romeliotis. He's a Chicago Blackhawks insider, works with GN 720. We've also had a couple of boxing experts on, from the parlay, Tony Tilo Lopez. And it's just been really awesome to be able to reach out to these sports figures and get them on, where it was like, can we do this? Are we actually going to be able to succeed with this?
Yep.
And I mean, with Sonar, or Dennis Sonar Green, who's our executive and owner of, part owner of WRMN 1410 AM, along with Dino Delaney. Did I say that? Delaley. I'm sorry, Dino. And giving us the freedom to do what we want with it. It's been absolutely awesome. And I'm just very thankful for the opportunity to, sit here, talk to everyone out on these airwaves, and it's just been very exciting.
It is, definitely.
I cannot tell you how much gratitude that I have for all of this. And of course, you let us in every Saturday morning.
Yes.
Into the studios. You set everything up for us. You troubleshoot everything for us, and still trying to learn what's going on.
You're doing great, though.
But it's a fun learning experience. Even though I get the butterflies every single time in the studio right before the show. And even right now, I've got like a little bit of butterflies going on in the stomach. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's good.
And
good.
I couldn't have imagined it being any better and going any better than what it actually has been.
Well, you've been doing such a great job, Mike, as well, too. Just everyone, of course. So we greatly appreciate you coming onto the air and being a part of the WRMN family, and being part of the community, too, is awesome.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a bit. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Attention brides and grooms-to-be. Your dream wedding starts here. Join the Serendipity Collective, located in the heart of Hampshire, Illinois, for 2 incredible wedding expos, packed with inspiration, top vendors, and everything you need to plan your perfect day. First, on February 23rd, it's the Love is in the Air Wedding Expo at 1100 American Lane in Schaumburg from 12 to 4 p.m. This free event will connect you with the best in the biz. Discover everything from desserts to decor, and it's open to the public. Then on March 16th, don't miss the Lucky in Love Wedding Expo, located at Camp Big Timber at 37W 955 Big Timber Road in Elgin. Same time, same deal from 12 to 4, and it's for free. Email them at info@theserendipitycollectivellc.com. Don't forget, you can RSVP on their website or Eventbrite. That's the Serendipity Collective. Get ready to make your wedding day dreams come true.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Shop smarter and greener with Remix Market. We specialize in high-quality, gently used furniture, home decor, and unique treasures, perfect for giving your space a fresh look without hurting your wallet or the planet. As part of the Junk Luggers family, we're on a mission to keep items out of landfills by rehoming them to loving homes like yours. Whether you're decorating, downsizing, or hunting for that perfect one-of-a-kind piece, Remix Market is your sustainable shopping destination. Visit us online at remixmarket.com and start shopping sustainably today.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410. If you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, don't miss Around the House. Tune in every Saturday night and let's tackle those home projects together.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Hey, we're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. And hey, it is also a beautiful sunny day outside today. Thank you to Derek Geyer for coming on to the air with us here for a little bit, talking about the live broadcast coming up here at the Old Republic Kitchen and Bar, which is a Karis Family Group restaurant. Always fantastic. Every place that's a Karis Family Group restaurant that I've been to has always been very, very delicious. So you can check out more information for the upcoming event here. That is oldrepublicbar.com. Again, oldrepublicbar.com. You don't want to miss out on the Sammy Sosa appearance and signing. That is coming up Saturday, February. That is from 12 until 3:30 p.m. Rare opportunity to meet the man himself, Sammy Sosa, and get an autograph. And again, we're going to be doing that live broadcast out there at the Old Republic Kitchen and Bar in Elgin. That's roughly about a block or so from Highway 20, or roughly so. It's right near the Marcus Theater, the Elgin Marcus Theater. So that will be coming up. Looking forward to it. That will be February 1st. So stay tuned for that. That'll be from 10 to 12 for that live broadcast. We're looking forward to it. Stay tuned for that. You can also check out other things that are going to be coming up here as well at the Old Republic Kitchen and Bar by visiting their website. I am seeing here as well now, too. They've got tonight live trivia. Live trivia is tonight starting at 8 p.m. And that is going to be their, they're going to be also featuring their Burrito Republico special and $5 Modelos as well to enjoy. Also coming up tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, I'm sorry, on the 31st of January, that's on Friday, it's going to be Johnny Lyons and the Pride. They're going to be singing in 2025 with the best live music in Elgin. I have seen Johnny Lyons perform at the Village Choir in Dundee before. Very, very well. Very great singer, guitar player, and also in person does a great, of course, representation of, you know, I'm the king, right? Elvis Presley, right? So very, very cool. Definitely check that out. Wait, is that Elvis, right? Johnny Lyons. I'm going to have to double check. I'm going to have to double check. Is that Elvis impersonation? I should know this. Let me double check here. Yep. So, yep. Okay. So, it's a live band Elvis tribute. So if you want to check out more information on that, that's jllionsmusic.com. Yeah, he does a lot of performances within the area, featuring here also coming up That is January 31st. So lots of great fun things to do in the area. That's just one of the many here. You can find also a lot more posted onto exploreelginarea.com and also some other pages as well, too, that are featured out there. Don't forget also, of course, in partnership with the live broadcast, going to be featured out there, Top Shelf Sports Cards and Summer Sports Cards, LLC. You can also visit their website for more information at topshelfsportscards.com. The actual website also does feature on the pin tab here and also on the scroll, the Sammy Sosa appearance and signing. So they also do have that information posted on there too with those tickets. So there's also, the posed photo op, autograph flats, premium items, inscription, on-site Beckett authentication, as well as VIP front of line access too. So you can find that information posted on there, as well as also on Summers Sports Cards in Dundee. That is summersportscards.com. So lots of great ways that you can partake and view all the things. Very, very nice. And yes, you can find more information also posted onto exploreelginarea.com. They also did a posting on there too under the events page. If you scroll down, you'll be able to find it coming up for the 1st of February. So if you just scroll down, you'll be able to find it there too. There are also lots of other great things that are also going to be coming up here as well within the area. We'll talk a little bit about that into the later part of the show. When we do come back from the break, which will be happening in a couple minutes, we will start off the 12 o'clock hour talking about some great places to get some great Chinese cuisine for Chinese New Year. So we're going to kick it off into the 12 o'clock hour by talking about that, honing in on a couple different places to get some good Chinese cuisine. Then we'll head on into our Tradio segment, which will begin at around 12:34. That'll be the time to call into the show for Tradio at 847-931-1410. That's the Studio 14 number here. And or also the text line, 505-926-1410. That's the Image 360 info number. We're also going to be talking more, too, of course, towards the later part of the show, the end of the show here for Out to Lunch around 12:40 to 1 o'clock. Of course, with the break in between, we'll talk about other things that are happening locally as well, too. Also, stay tuned tomorrow. I also do have another interview. We're going to be having Stoll Real Estate with us on the air, talking a bit about what they have to offer for the local community. That'll be at 11:30. So that's at 11:30. I also do have a couple really good interviews coming up for next week, too, which I will do a little preview for you coming up on Friday or maybe even tomorrow, too. We've got some good interviews coming up into next week as well, too, on Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. So, of course, stay tuned for all of that. And again, you're listening to WRMN. Don't forget you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. You can watch us directly through YouTube. You can also find our website and click to listen live directly. We also are on Facebook. So you can find us on facebook.com. We're also, you can also find our app that's available too to download. You can listen to us crystal clear from anywhere, which is, of course, great to utilize. And then we also do have the online Radio Box radio player. You can download that app if you happen to be a Samsung user. If you have an Android, you can use that. You can also, again, like I said, check our Facebook page out. Check out our Facebook page. Definitely feel free to view all that we have to offer there too. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410. So when we do come back, I'll go through the weather again for you folks out there who are just tuning in during the 12 o'clock hour. Then we'll talk, of course, places to go out to lunch or maybe even for a nice dinner that, of course, you can enjoy during today, Chinese New Year. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. When it comes to real estate, you want the best. Choose RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. Located at 113 West Oak Knoll Drive in Hampshire, Illinois, RE/MAX leads the industry in brand awareness and provides comprehensive services, residential, commercial, leasing, and investment solutions, all tailored to your needs. With innovative marketing and cutting-edge tools, RE/MAX helps you find your dream property or sell faster. At RE/MAX, they take a client-centered approach, offering personalized strategies to achieve your real estate goals. Ready to get started? Call them today at 847-683-9200. That's 847-683-9200. Or visit their website at ildealmakers.com to begin your journey. RE/MAX Dealmakers, making real estate simple and successful.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
This is WRMN News.
Hello, I'm Dennis Green. In Oklahoma City, a controversial proposal would require parents to provide proof of U.S. citizenship or legal immigration status when enrolling their children in public schools. News Nation's Javier Walton has the story.
Oklahoma education officials, they'll say, at the end of the day, this proposal is all about accountability and resource allocation, claiming schools, they need better data on how many students are living in the state, obviously Oklahoma, without legal status. The Education Board voted unanimously for this new rule, sparking immediate backlash from civil rights groups, teachers, and many parents, particularly those in Oklahoma's immigrant communities, who say they're frightened, they're afraid about potential consequences.
The Oklahoma State Board of Education approved the measure Tuesday, but it still needs to pass the legislature and get the governor's signature before becoming law. President Trump's tariffs could result in a trade war over alcoholic drinks. The European Union is set to resume a 50% tariff on American whiskey at the end of March if they can't reach a deal with the U.S. It initially imposed tariffs under the first administration in response to the U.S. tariffs on steel and aluminum. Chris Swanger, president and CEO of Distilled Spirits Council of the United States, urged leaders to avoid big tariffs.
The livelihoods of great Europeans and great American workers are at risk.
Industry leaders say the spirits sector in the U.S. and Italy provide 2 million jobs. For WRMN News, I'm Dennis Green.
WRMN News, produced in Studio 14 by the River Media Network.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Blackhawks beat the Lightning 4-1 last night in Tampa. 34 stops for Arvid Soderblom. Connor Bedard had his 14th goal of the season. He sparked the Blackhawks on a power play midway through the second period. It was just the third win in 18 games for the Blackhawks when they trail after the first period. They were down 1-0 but took a 2-1 lead out of the second. Another tough test tonight for the Bulls when they visit the Boston Celtics. Boston, the defending NBA champions. They're 32-15, second in the Eastern Conference. The Bulls, meanwhile, 7 games under 500 at 20-27. They've lost 7 of their last 10, but are coming off a 129-121 win over the Nuggets at home on Monday night. Tonight's game, the first of 3 straight on the road for the Bulls. Friday, they'll visit Toronto. Then Sunday, they head to Detroit, back home next Tuesday against Miami. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
That spice is 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Hi, my name is Khadijah, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick of the chicken. It's just the right amount of heat, and it gets me excited. And then, pro tip, add that cilantro lime sauce. It cools it down. If the sandwich is at 100, the cilantro lime takes it to 200. It makes me want to, tell all my friends and family.
Order a Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich and a Diet Dr. Pepper on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, sunny with a high near 43. Windy with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 28. Tomorrow, a slight chance of rain showers after 3 p.m. mostly sunny with a high near 53. Currently, it is 42 with mainly clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
If you love designer brands and you love clearance, then you're going to love this. Macy's is having a huge designer clearance event right now with incredible new designer markdowns on cold weather styles from BCBG, Hugo Boss, Michael Kors, and more. How big are the markdowns? How about Coach boots for $200 or less? So if you're looking for the things you love all in one place, come in and shop the designer clearance event at Macy's today.
Haven't been to the dentist in a while? Bender Dental Care in Elgin has a new patient welcome offer. Complete exam, regular cleaning, consultation, and x-rays for only $29. Okay, that bears repeating. A complete exam, regular cleaning, consultation, and x-rays